In today's video, we are going to be going through my entire bookshelf. I have quite a bit of books. It is in absolute disarray. We have books on the ground. We have books all the way over here. And I think that I need to revamp my bookshelves because they're double stacked. They have no rhyme or reason. And that is what we are going to be getting in today. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are just going to be going through my entire bookshelf. I have way too many books. I need to get them kind of in some organization. So that's what we're going to do today. Before we get into it, make sure that you like and subscribe. Always check my description box for all of my links to my Patreon, Bookish Box Ambassador link, Pango Books account, and so much more. So I am pre-filming a little bit because the husband and I will be going out of town the first full week of August. We are going out to see his family. I just had a new baby niece be born a couple nights ago. She's absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to meet her. I wanted to go ahead and get some pre-filming done, and if you see some of my videos where my bookshelves look entirely different before this video comes out, that's because I'm just quickly going through everything. Today is Saturday. It is the 27th of July, so we have a couple more days until the end of July, but I wanted to go ahead and get it done because next Saturday, which will be the 3rd of August, we are going to be heading out, and I wanted to go ahead and get my bookshelf room done because I'm doing a lot of cleaning throughout the week to get the apartment ready, because whenever I come back, I don't want to do anything. I want all the cleaning to be done. I don't want to have to worry about that after driving 16 hours to come back home. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I think I have decided the bookshelf that I have to the side that you guys never see, except whenever I do like my fantasy bingo number generator and the books that I have for 24 books to read in 2024, or I'm going to unhaul them. I think I'm going to make that shelf my special editions, Sarah J. Maas, my most loved editions, because it faces away from the sun. So I think they're going to get like a lot less sun damage if I do it that way. So we're going to redo that. I do have a lot of things on the top of my bookshelves, and you know, I've been dwindling it down as we go, but I just feel like there needs to be more. There needs to be more that needs to go. I don't need all of the knickknacks and such. I probably will even have possibly some books to unhaul. We'll see. We're just going to go ahead and dive right into it. I don't know how long this video is going to take for me to film. I am going to put my headphones in, listen to a book that I'm currently finishing up, and we're just going to see how far I get. I probably will be in a different outfit at some point because I don't know if I'm going to do this all in one go or if I'm going to do this kind of broken up over the weekend. We have quite a bit to do today. My husband's at work until noon. He then donates his plasma after work, so we'll be there for like an hour and a half. We do have our hair appointment at 3:30. I do want to go to US Cellular and get the new Samsung watch that just came out a couple days ago. A lot to do. I still need to do laundry. I still need to clean the apartment, which I'm still going to chip away at that as the days go on, I guess. And I also still have to get some other filming done. I need to get my August TBR video up because Battle-a-thon is coming up and I need to be prepared for that. Go Team Snakes. And yeah, try to get as many books read for the last few days so that I can do my July wrap up as well before I leave. So many things. So many things need to get done in so little time. I think this probably will be broken up into sections because I have about an hour and a half until I go and get the husband. We got a lot to do today, and then I might come back to it tonight, so it's probably not going to be like the best lighting like it is right now. What can you do? You can't tire yourself out and do everything all at once, but I'm excited. Let me just go get my headphones. I'm done talking. I don't know why I talk so much in my videos, but let's go get my headphones. Let's get everything started, and I can't wait. Welcome back, like 2 seconds later. I did not do anything this morning after filming this intro, so here we go. We're finally gonna get into this. I know we ordered dinner, so it's gonna be here soon, so you're probably gonna see a little brief break and then I'll be back at it, but we ended up going to get my new Galaxy Watch 7. I absolutely love it. We went and got our hair done. As you can tell, it's in a braid at the moment because I told her, I said, listen, I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of organization. I don't need it to be with a bunch of waves and curls and styles. So that's why the lighting is different, but let's just get into this, right? I am going to go ahead and start. Let me see if I can move you. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this shelf because this one is going to be, like I said, my most loved books and everything. Keep it away from the sun. So here we go. Okay, so let me show you what I have done. The top I have my Karen Marie Moning and then some books over here with coloring books that I really enjoy. I decided to do my Throne of Glass shelf a little bit different because we have this one, which is absolutely beautiful, and this is a book alley. Isn't that beautiful? My A Court of Thorns and Roses shelf is a little packed. And then down here we have Crescent City, which Hunt is covering up House of Flame and Shadow. And then down here we have other ones that I absolutely love. My Alley Hazelwood, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm pretty happy with how it ended up, so let's move on to the rest of it. Alright, I have all of my red books. I left a little space there because I am waiting for book 8 to come in. all my manga and graphic novels. It's hard to get down here. And then we have this. I have some spots open for sequels. And then this shelf is empty, except I have like 4 books here that are red that I couldn't fit in. So with these 4 books, I put my Throne of Glass box there because I know that I'm going to be adding to it whenever I read more books. So now on to this absolute chaos. All right, guys, I am going to spend a little bit of time off camera. I want to get all of my unread books that are just lounging around on the floor and on the shelf. I want to separate them, and I'm not really going to separate them into 10 different categories. I'm just going to do fantasy and fantasy romance in one. I'm going to do normal romances or dark romances and stuff in another. And then if I have any thrillers, I'll put those together. But I want to organize my unread TBR in categories so it's easier for me to pick books that I would want to read. And I'm also going to kind of do a deep dive into them and see if there's any that I want to unhaul. If there is, I will definitely let you know at the end of the video. So I will come back to you as soon as I've got the sorting done. Okay, we have all of my unread books off of the shelf, all around me. I have nowhere to move. So what I think I'm gonna do, I have them in 3 different genres. I have fantasy, paranormal, fantasy romance, and paranormal romance all right here. It's just all the same. And then I have in front of me all of my contemporary romances, dark romances in that pile. And then I have one pile over here that has thrillers, nonfiction, yeah, all of that. It's just a little stack. And then I did make a little stack of all my graphic novels I need to get to, which is all the Lore Olympus and then one of the freaking romances. Other than that, they're all right there. So what I think I'm going to do is this shelf that I have my box on to give me plenty of room to add to my red shelf. I think this shelf right here, I am going to put the nonfiction, fiction type of books and thrillers on that shelf because I don't think there's that many. I mean, it may be a whole shelf, I don't know. But I was wanting to have some wiggle room. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my graphic novels. And then I'm just going to start going down. I'm going to try to keep books that are together in here. But other than that, I'm not going to have a rhyme or reason other than that they're all like fantasy paranormal romances. And then we'll just finish off with the contemporary and dark romances. I think that's really as much as I want to get into. But I'm really loving the shelves right now over here with my red books. I absolutely love it. So let's just get into it, shall we? to give you a tour of what the bookshelves look like. I'm not going to do an in-depth one, but at least show you kind of what I have done. But I am getting rid of 4 books. I'm getting rid of the Fledgling Handbook by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. I already have this, so this is just an extra copy. So I'm going to put that on my Pango Books account. I'm also getting rid of My Happy Marriage Volume 4. This is just a duplicate copy. How I got to, I don't know, but that's that. I know I look like an absolute sweaty mess. It is so hot in here, and I keep my apartment at 68. So how it's hot in here, your guess is as good as mine. But I am getting rid of a couple of editions of My House of Sky and Breath. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It's not signed. I think it does have an extra chapter in the back. But I am also getting rid of my Waterstones House of Sky and Breath as well. I owned like 6 copies of this book. I don't need that many copies. So the Waterstones and the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition as well, I'm getting rid of. All right, everybody, look at my new bookshelf reorganization. I have so much extra room. So what I have done, we've already talked about the red section, but over here, I did do like my nonfiction, thrillers, things like that on this shelf. And then I went straight into my fantasy. And then on this side, these 2 shelves are like, well, actually there's 3. These are like the dark romances, contemporary romances and stuff. But 2 things that I did differently. The top shelf and 2 books on the other one, that is my fantasy bingo books. And then this bottom shelf and the right of that top one are all the 24 books in 2024 to read. So I am very happy with how it turned out. All right, everybody, I hope that you liked this bookshelf reorganization. I just did a deep dive into my bookshelves a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So I'm not going to do one of those now, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So let me know in the comments below, did you like this reorganization? Leave me a flower emoji because I did get rid of a lot of my fake plants. And I will see you all next time. Bye!